So Middlesbrough have had one hell of a transfer window so far, and they've got the one position that I felt has been priority this summer, and that is the goalkeeper, the man between the sticks. Last season, Sol Bryn's first full season with Boro. I think he did okay, but I think a lot of fans would agree that this was the one position where we really need to improve, see a step up, and concede less goals than last season. And that's exactly what we've done because Boro have gone to sign Radek Vitek on a permanent from Manchester United. I'm delighted today to be joined by Ethan, the Bristol City fan, who's going to be telling us exactly what we can expect from Radek Vitek in goal. Ethan, thanks for joining me today. To start with, I just want to get your general thoughts about Bristol City. How are you feeling ahead of next season?
Yeah, really, really good. Really optimistic. I think it's going to be a top year. Not only have we brought in the players needed and necessary, it's been a whole change up in staff. We've got a new sporting director, CEO. The list goes on. It's been a summer of change. When you look at the end of last season, Roy Hodgson in the dugout felt like a fever dream, really. But it's been huge change. And
Yeah.
I mean, with the extended playoff spots, why can't we push for that?
Very true. I mean, from the outside, seeing you sign Don Ballard, Laurent Tolai, it seems like a really exciting summer. Probably not to the level of Boro, like we've just said off camera, but nevertheless, exciting times for Robins fans. So Radek Vitek obviously spent last season at Bristol City at Ashton Gate, 41 games. I've got here save percentage of 71% across the season. He made 134 saves. From my perspective, he was getting praise every week. What can you tell me about him last season?
He's the best goalkeeper I've ever had the privilege of watching in a Bristol City shirt, and it doesn't
Wow.
really come close. Seen it straight away. We had Sheffield United in the first game of last season. We didn't really know what to expect. 1-4-1. Some of the saves he made, even on his debut, we were just like, okay, we haven't seen this in a very, very long time. I mean, yeah, every week he made a better save than the one before, and it just got a bit silly toward the end.
Boro have had some, I can't even put it lightly, some really poor goalkeepers in recent times. I won't go into names, but I don't think we've had a solid number one since Darren Randolph, and I think he left in 2018, 2019, something like that. So it's been a while, maybe 2020, I'm not sure. So it's been a number of years. What are his biggest strengths, would you say, Vitek, as a goalkeeper?
The one that struck me straight away was how well he commands his area.
Good.
I'll go back to that Sheffield United game. See someone come out and claim a ball with two massive safe hands.
Yeah.
Big shout. We haven't seen it for so long. It's refreshing to see.
Mm.
And his shot stopping to match as well. I genuinely don't know if he's got many flaws. Everything about him at his such a young age, he's obviously raw, hasn't played too much first team football yet. Yeah, commands his area excellently. The shot stopping's unbelievable. His kicking's, as you'd expect, good.
Yeah.
There's nothing really wrong with Radek Vitek's goalkeeping at all.
So he came through Man United, so you'd expect he's had the best coaching, the best goalkeeper coaching. So the biggest thing as a Boro fan is that confidence that it gives you as a fan, and that's the biggest thing you want. And it should also give confidence for the defenders as well. And I mean, Vitek's a big lad, and Boro are building this what we haven't had in a few years is this aerial ability to command boxes, not just the goalkeeper, but the defenders as well. So I think Kim Hellberg has seen that from last season. He's getting in these tall centre-backs, Ashley Phillips looking like he's going to be coming in from Tottenham. Radek Vitek to match that as well. We can remember that Bristol City game at the Riverside at the end of last season. I mean, I don't know how Boro didn't score in that game. And in typical fashion, we didn't beat you. And even Ashton Gate, I think Vitek had a... Vitic didn't play in that game. I don't think. I think it was O'Leary at Ashton Gate. Yeah. So, but even him, I think that's just the Ashton Gate curse. Boro still couldn't get past him in goal. Now, you did say you don't think he has many flaws. From what I've read online, some people are a bit surprised that Boro have chosen him because of his ability, sort of on the ball, and his ability to play out from the back. Did that strike you as an issue last season at Ashton Gate?
Maybe not much or so, because we don't tend to play out the back too much. We haven't really got these Rolls Royce defenders, if you like. So it's not something that you probably would see as much as an issue at Bristol City. Yeah, there was a few mistakes in his time, but every goalkeeper has them. The one at Stoke really comes to mind straight away. I've erased that one from my memory. But like I say, he's only young. He's only going to get better. And genuinely, the sky is the limit for him.
Yeah, I do trust Kim Hellberg to probably install that ability to keep calm and composed under pressure. And when you've got a Rolls Royce defender like Adilson Malanda, I think he'll be okay. Yeah, you just mentioned the sky's the limit. What is the ceiling for this young Czech goalkeeper? Because obviously, being at Man United, I'm pretty sure they have some sort of buyback clause or high sell-on fee or first rights to go and get him again. I wouldn't be surprised if they did, because I mean, looking at Manchester United's goalkeeper options right now, I am surprised they let him go. Do you think we'll see him back in the Premier League soon?
Look, I don't want to say it to you lot. You've just signed him. Be happy. He ain't staying with you for long. He'll be back at Man United in no
Yeah.
time. I'm sure of it. I think he'll really impress for you.
Mm.
Probably even get promoted. I think you should really. That's an aim. You should be going up this year with the money you've spent and the team you've got. And he's a huge focal point of that. He'll be playing. I don't know. I don't want to sound too like cheesy here, but he's going right to the very top, 100%.
That's absolutely what we love to hear, what Borough fans will love to hear. And as a common theme, really, with a lot of Borough's signings this summer, Sebastian Berhalter coming over from Vancouver, all their fans are telling us how good he is, how much more he has in his locker, and Vitek being only 22 for the season he had last season, it does really excite me. How did Vitek come across as a person as well, just so Borough fans get an understanding of the kind of person he is, like in the media and with fans as well?
Start, I'd say quite shy.
Sure.
You could tell he was probably a little bit not scared, but
Yeah.
maybe a little bit anxious. A championship move for the first time.
Yeah.
Come the end of it, this bubbly, warm character came out, connected with the fans, fist bumps after big wins. It was
Mm.
just amazing to see. I think he definitely grew with us.
Okay.
And he said it. He's very grateful for his time in BS3. So I'm glad that he's got that championship experience under his belt now. And to be honest, I thought there was no way he was coming back to this league.
Yeah.
Your pulling power, like I say, this summer's been incredible. As long as you do let Bristol City beat you on two occasions this season, I hope you go up. But yeah, like I say, one of the nicest people you'll hear. The way he talks, I don't want to use the word cute, but it does come across. He's like you
Yeah.
can't hate him.
Yeah, sure. I
So
mean,
it's one of those ones.
yeah, in his first interview with the club, he mentioned that he sees Middlesbrough as a stepping stone, and already a lot of Borough fans got sort of at him, and what do you mean by that? But he said it was sort of like the language barrier, and it's obvious, right? We are a stepping stone because of course he's going to want to push on higher. We're still a Championship club, and if we were a Premier League club, we wouldn't be the biggest. Every footballer has aspirations to go and play. Realistically, he's going to want to be back at Man United, being the first choice there one day. So mate, that sounds great. It really, really does. It sounds great. From a Bristol City perspective, I know you've already touched on it a lot about Borough's pulling power this summer being really good. What are your predictions for Middlesbrough this season? How do you think we're going to do?
You've been really unlucky that you've gone for it in this competitive championship season.
Yes, true.
West Ham, Wolves, not so much Burnley, but there's three huge teams that have come down with good squads. I think third, and
Yeah.
you should win the playoffs. You should do, unless Bristol City are in them. Then we'll see.
Well, if we're back at Wembley, it'll be third time lucky. I've been to two playoff finals, lost them both. I mean, it can't get any worse than last season, can it? 96th minute, with the circumstances as well. Like, I know we shouldn't have been there, but it still really hurts in the 96th minute. And yeah, so Borough third. Where are Bristol City finishing?
We'll sneak into eighth place. Don't worry about us. We'll go about our business under the radar.
All right. Well, we'll see what happens at Ashton Gate and the Riverside this season. I'm not sure when we play each other, but I'm sure you and I will be active on the socials when those games are going on. Would you just like to plug your socials, mate, so everyone knows?
Of course, mate. It's on TikTok. It's ethan.scott.7. And then I've just started up a YouTube, which is Ethan Scott 7 as well.
Leave those links down in the comments for Bristol City or Borough fans or anyone else who's watching to check Ethan out. Does some really good stuff, so make sure you're keeping up to date with his stuff. Mate, thank you very much. Radek Vitek to Borough is really exciting. I cannot wait. You've given him real high praise. Now, if he lets us down, I'm coming back to you, mate, and we'll have a conversation about this because you're really selling him. You're really selling the dream. So thanks for joining me today, mate. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like, subscribe for more, and let me know your thoughts down in the comments. Cheers, guys.